Good afternoon, and welcome back to Gregg Park on Range Road here in St. Clair. My name's Paul Dingeman. I'm chairman of the St. Clair Cable Commission and a volunteer here at Cable Channel 6 in St. Clair. For the last 3 or 4 days, we have stopped out here at Gregg Park to see a wonderful project that many of you and your neighbors have been putting together. It's called Imagination Station. With this broadcast, we'll be bringing that project to conclusion, and we want you to see that. And of course, as we've been urging you all week long, we want you to get involved with us here at Cable Channel 6 as a volunteer. We'll be putting this kind of program on, a public interest, public information programs now through fall, and we want to get you involved. Let's now check in on some of our Channel 6 crew members who are throughout the grounds here at Imagination Station. And let's begin with Natalie Forden and Tony Cavas, and they're over at the First Baptist Church. Tony, Natalie?
Thank you, Paul. This is Tony Cavas, and I'm at the First Baptist Church in St. Clair, which is the daycare center for all the kids whose parents are over working at the Imagination Station. And we like to go talk to some of the kids and the lady that's in charge of them. So let's see what they have to say about what they've been doing the last couple of days.
Go ahead.
Well, hi there. And what's your name?
Kay Davis.
Kay, can you tell us a little bit about the program that you've had set up here for the kids the last few days?
Well, I just started today. What we did was we came here at 12 and started with the chain group. And what we did was we made the chain to go around the whole park that's going to be done at 5 o'clock today. And then we started coming into different rooms for different games.
Okay. What have you been doing, and what is your name, first of all?
Jonathan Young.
Jonathan, what have you been doing since you've been here?
Just playing games.
Playing games? Did you help with this chain?
What chain?
No, he came in later.
Oh, you came in late, so you didn't help with the chain. Is there anybody here that helped make the paper chain? You want to come up here? Wait, turn around. Okay, what is your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, what did you do to make this chain?
We took some string and wrapped it around each other and stapled it.
Okay, now, do you know what's going to happen with the chain after it goes
Yeah,
over?
we're going to put it all around the Imagination Station.
And then what's going to happen?
I don't know.
Oh, you know? Can you come over here? Or I can come over there. Wait, tell us your name, please.
Catherine Amston. We're going to put the chain around the whole Imagination Station, and then at 5 o'clock, the mayor's going to come and say a few words, and then he's going to cut the chain, and then all the kids that, like, their parents are going to come over here and pick them up, and all the kids can go play on the Imagination Station, and then there's going to be dinner.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Yes.
I was on site today and yesterday.
Can you come over here, Matt, please, so we can see you, and then we're going to move on to another section.
I was on site today, and so we were building a shark, and I got to use power tools, and I got to put boards up, and we made a thing where you can slide across yesterday, and so far all we've done is halfway we got the shark done.
Okay. Well, it sounds like the kids have been pretty involved. I'd like to cut right now to Natalie to go to a different part of the children's area.
Hi, I'm Natalie Forden, and I'm over here in the dress-up room with Holly Hyde. Holly, how is everything going today?
We're having a wonderful time, aren't we?
Yes!
Are there any specific ages in this particular group?
No, we're ranging. What's the youngest? We have
Dash.
Dash is the youngest at 16 months, and we have Jordan, who is
crying right going to be 4.
going to be 4, and who's the oldest? I think we have a 13-year-old in here.
And then we have the youngest right here.
Yes, and the youngest. So we
Hi.
have quite an age range. This one's tired, though.
I guess so. Let me talk to some of the dress-up children here. Could I ask you what your name is?
Laura.
Laura, what do you like about coming over here?
You get to play with all your friends.
Have you been to Imagination Station?
Yes, I have.
Have you worked on it?
Sort of.
Sort of, with the group.
Soap screws.
Oh, that's a good job. We were over there. How about you? What is your name?
Ellen.
Ellen, what is your last name?
Clemmer.
Clemmer. And have you been over to Imagination Station?
Yeah.
What job
Well,
did you have to do over there?
I soak screws.
What do you think of Imagination Station?
It's cool.
It's cool. Yeah.
Very cool.
Let's see. We have to turn the other way, honey. What about you? What is your name?
Megan Kinswetter.
Megan. Megan, what do you like best about Imagination Station?
I think it's going to be the best playground in the whole wide world.
What are you planning on doing over there?
I'm planning on tomorrow to go over there.
And play for the first time? Well, that's wonderful. Are you going to be at the ceremony today?
I'm not sure. I probably will.
We'll see you over there. Let's see if I can get... Hi, how about you?
I'm Catherine Spangler.
Catherine, what do you like best about it? What are you dressed up as today? What do you like best about Imagination Station?
It's fun.
What is there any particular part you like best?
No.
It's all going to be fun, isn't it? Let's get this fellow over here. What is your name?
Ryan.
Ryan?
Renikini.
What do you like best about Imagination Station? Nothing particular?
It's gonna be big and
It's
fun.
Are you planning on using it?
Yeah.
Who with?
Probably my whole family.
I think a lot of us are. I think that's going to be one of the nicest things about it. It's a family project.
I'm gonna be playing on.
Which one?
Only the imagination.
Is that the only one? Oh, you've got a funny costume on. That's being creative, isn't it?
And Jordan wants to say hi.
Okay,
Jordan, say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. What do you have to say about Imagination Station?
I haven't go there.
You haven't gone there yet?
But
well,
you
maybe
can't wait,
soon.
huh?
You going to use it? Are you going to play on it?
I'm to go now.
Good. Okay, the whole class is going to go over there. Now they're going to have to get dressed. So I now will switch it back to Tony in another section.
We're in another room at Imagination Station, another classroom, and with me is Linda Fever. Lynn, can you tell me what the children have been doing in here the last couple of days?
In this room, they've been making a city. They've got skyscrapers, and just before this, we were in the game room. They've been playing with lots of different games, just being really creative. Here they are.
That sounds nice. Let me get right down here on the floor with some kids if they'd like to come around and explain to me, just face over this way, some of the things that you've made in this room. And your name is?
Justin.
Justin. And what can you tell me about this room?
Well, we were just building, trying to make the highest houses we can make. And maybe sometime in the future we can make them like that outside.
Okay, have any of you been over to Imagination Station working? Okay, can you come over here and tell me, please? Tell me your name.
Michael?
Michael, and what did you do at Imagination Station?
We scrubbed nails and we scrubbed tires.
Do you know what the nails and the tires were for?
Nailing and I don't know what tires are for.
Does anybody know about the tires?
I do.
Oh, you do know about the tires. For what?
Tire swing set.
A tire swing set. Did anybody do a different job over at Imagination Station? Want to come over here?
The same thing.
You did the same thing. Can you come over here and tell me what you did, or I can come over to you? What is your name?
Mitchell.
Mitchell, what did you do?
I helped saw stuff for my dad. Like, I took him over to the saw guy, and he sawed them for me.
Okay. Who would like to tell about... Oh, you want to tell something. What do you want to tell about? Tell me your name first.
Sarah.
Sarah. And what is it that you wanted to tell us?
I got wood for my dad to bring it over here.
You did? What's the favorite thing anybody did while they were here? Let's see, have I talked to you? Oh, you come right over here. Tell me your name.
Ryan.
Ryan, what was your favorite thing?
Building.
Building in this room? Okay. Okay, Michael, we'll have to move on. What is it, Michael?
Playing in the carnival. We did that yesterday.
Playing in the carnival. Okay, Justin, one more. I need to see this little girl over here for a minute, too.
Well, my favorite part was when we were in the moonwalk outside.
In the moonwalk. What'd you do in the moonwalk?
We jumped around and did flips and played games. Like, whoever's on a color is it, and tag and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, thanks, kids. Right now we're going to move back to Natalie and go outside. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tony. I'm here with Diane Judson, who's going to tell us how this week has gone and give us a little wrap-up. As you can see behind me, the children are having a great time getting rid of a lot of exercise. Diane, how are you doing?
Oh, we're doing great here at Child Care. We have survived a wonderful week of 5 days of construction. Our biggest day was yesterday with Carnival, and we probably had 225 children through here, and it was a very active and busy time. We had clowns, we had a magician, and we had a lot of fun. We had a little chaos at certain times, but everyone had a good time, everyone's been safe, and we've had a very successful project. I would like to thank all of my wonderful volunteers for child care. We needed so many people in the community to help this to be a success, to involve that many children at one time, and I do thank them.
Oh, I'm sure, and you can really appreciate all the time and effort that went into this, and Diane, being the chair of it, has put in a lot of her work hours and given a lot of her time. I think the whole community appreciates it. We'll now go over to the site, and it's going to be Brian Moss is going to take over from here. Brian? I have no idea.
Oh boy, look at what we got here. We're here over at the Reorganized Church of Latter-day Saints, where the food preparation staff is hard at work. They've been feeding people for 5 days now, and we would like to talk to some of you. Your name is?
Hi, my name's Leslie Shaughnessy,
Leslie?
and I'm the chairperson for the food committee.
Well, this is all been busy for the last 5 days.
Very busy, and it's been a pleasure. We've been having a really good time in here, getting ready and preparing for the food.
Do you know about how many people you've fed over this 5-day period?
Over the week, I think we've fed about 3,000 people.
Goodness gracious. Well, I was good for 2 or 3 of those meals anyway.
Did you enjoy them?
Yes, very excellent.
Very
I really enjoyed it. And your name?
My name is Tisha Keck.
And you've been in here working every day?
Every day,
oh,
yes. The majority of us have been here morning to night, 5 days. It's been a good time, a lot of effort, but a lot of team effort, so it's been great. Everybody's lent a hand.
I see spaghetti's on the menu again tonight. I had some of that last night. That was excellent. And your name is?
Patty Van Treese.
Patty, and what have you been? Have you been specializing in anything here?
Staying out of trouble.
That's not easy.
When Tish says jump, I say how high, and when she wants dishes to move, I move them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, as I understand it, you prepare everything here, and then you've got to move it by truck over to the site, and then serve it off in the food tent, eh?
That's correct.
That takes a little while to get that all set up?
Well, we've got it, I think we have it down to a science. It takes us about 15 minutes to get it over and get our line set up in time for our meals. All of our meals have been on time, and they've all been hot. So.
Well, I tell you, excuse me.
Tisha does this for a living, so she's just been a huge help in the catering aspect of this and getting it on the line
right.
and feeding the number of people, and she's been a tremendous
That's
help.
good. You guys have done a great job.
Thank you.
I know it's been appreciated by the workers over there.
Hope so.
And we're looking forward to tonight's meal. Yeah.
Can't wait.
And now we're going to head back over to the site and Blake Eitner.
Thanks, Brian. We are on the site, which is almost completed now. Joining me now is Jim Beard. Jim, can you tell us what your role is with the project?
I was the purchase materials coordinator, and we worked together with the donated materials and really got all the various items together for the whole project. The major purchased items were the lumber, the poles, the wood fiber, the fabric that goes underneath. Those were the biggest items that we had to get.
Great. Can you show us around a little? Show us what actually is built now, what'll be here. Can you tell us what this is right here?
Okay, this is a mobile trolley. There'll be a hanging hand grab down below, and the kids will be able to ride back and forth on the trolley through this area. A lot of room to play and fall right here.
Okay, can we walk a little bit and you can just point out some of the highlights, if you will?
Okay, we got a tightrope here. Of course, you can't expect the kids to walk a tightrope, so we got handles on the sides, but it'll give them a lot of chances to play and duck under like the kids are doing right now.
Great. This whole section right here looks to be joined together. What do we have here?
Well, I think this is a combination. When the kids designed it, they wanted both a pirate ship and kind of a a tree house, spook house type of thing. So we took the concepts and put them together and built a pilot house up on top. And the rigging here is like a pirate ship to be climbing on the prow of the ship. You got a steering wheel in the front and a steering wheel in the back. A lot of, almost like a maze to climb up inside of there.
Okay, let's move this way. What is this gizmo right here?
It's just a climbing bridge to get up to the next level. Covered with rubber hose, chain, everything's put together with Loctite. Nothing's going to come apart here, although we'll be checking it periodically to make sure everything is staying A1 shape.
All right, let's go this way. It looks like we have a tire bridge here.
That's right, just one more kind of activity, obstacle for them to get up and through. Had to search pretty hard for the tires because they don't make bias belted tires all that much anymore, and we didn't want steel radials because the steel would poke through and cut somebody.
Sounds good.
Closes at 5.
Go ahead. We're gonna actually go through the playground a little bit here. All right, what do we have over here? Looks like we have some swings.
Well, this is probably the traditional part of the playground. This is swings, although we got a couple of different kinds of swings for the kids to try out. It's somewhat familiar, and we got a mega tire swing over here that should last forever too. All the hardware was purchased from a company called Miracle Playground Equipment, and it's designed to last permanently.
Looks like these two swings here used to be tires.
Sort of looks that way. I don't know what they cut those out of. That's the first time I've seen them myself.
All right, let's go this way. Looks like we have a big slide over here.
Yep, we've got a circular slide. There's one more slide that's going to go on in about 3 weeks. It's a right-hand turn slide. I don't think we got it. I think that we've probably got 5, 6 different slides here in the playground.
Great. Let's move this way. Everything looks like it's connected. Can you get mostly everywhere from one? If you're in one place, can you go pretty much everywhere in the playground?
Well, it's not too hard to get around, although you realize that we cover about 10,000 square feet. When you look at it from the road, it doesn't look too big, but as you start to walk around, you wind in and out, and you find there's a tremendous number of different play areas in the playground.
All right, let's take a walk into the center area here. We can see quite a bit. Now, I know they put a lot of effort into making this all accessible, handicap accessible. Can you tell us about that a little bit?
That's right, Blake. This, right from where we're standing, is kind of a transition point. Older kids and younger kids, but it's also made to be very accessible. And we tried to reach a goal of about 70% of the playground was actually accessible to children of all ability levels. And so we chose to look at it not handicap accessible, but more what I would call universally accessible, so that there were benefits gained by all users of the playground, not just one group. And we weren't going overboard catering to the special needs group. We were doing something that benefited everybody. We've got a handicap maze over here. When the wood chips are up a little bit higher, the area will ramp, and so that you'll be able to transition even in a wheelchair from spot to spot. And the wood fiber that we're standing on, the wood chips mats down, and it'll actually support a wheelchair too.
Great. Can you highlight a few of the other things we have around here?
Okay, again, as we ramp up, you can see that we move into a couple of different mazes. This one you can either step up into, or you can come up the ramp and get over onto it with a wheelchair. You also might notice the wood's a couple different colors. The lighter color is actually plastic, and we've used that where kids might be scooting around a lot on their butts, and they don't want to be able to get splinters doing it that way. Another feature that we have, there's bevel pieces of wood and there's cones on top of the highest parts of the structures. There's nothing to grab onto with your fingers, making it really difficult to climb up high where you might be able to slip and fall and get hurt. Almost impossible to get up on the tops of these things.
You mentioned that this is the line between the bigger kids and the smaller kids. What's specially for the smaller kids?
Well, we know that there at times are going to be as many as a couple hundred kids playing out here, because we've already been contacted by schools even from outside of St. Clair. So you kind of want to break up the play activities into 2 different groups, and it's easy to just position parents or adults at this entrance and then can segregate the play, keep track of your kids, because this is the only way out. And then the bigger kids can be a little bit more free roaming and adventurous and go around. Now, one of the really unique features that we have is we took plastic plumbing pipe and have run it underground and concealed inside of the wood and taken it up at about 8 different spots throughout all the structures. Has a little stainless steel mouthpiece over it, fit into the wood, and the kids can actually talk and communicate from one end of the structure and hear each other like we're having a conversation right now.
Wow, that's great. Let's wander this way. Let's see if we can find the elusive shark. Tell us a little. We've been waiting for the shark all day, have you?
That's right. Actually, more than all day. We've been looking for the shark really more than all day. I know it's been on the drawings. It's one of the things the kids asked for. Rather than a bucking horse, they wanted a bucking shark. And it's been, like I said, it's been on the plan since day one. I don't know who's been working on it, but it apparently has evolved. It appears to be coming together. It's about to be hung into place, and I think shortly it's going to be fully operational.
So this thing's going to be hanging from this pyramid right here?
That's right, and it's going to be able to rock in all directions. We've got hand grabs that kids will be able to hang on to and try to stay onto that thing as they're playing on it. And I know this is on the little kids' side, but something tells me the big kids are going to be over here playing on it a lot too.
Great, it looks like we have some swings over there for the young children as well.
You know, watching the guys working at it is really probably one of the most amazing things that's happened is people have come out day after day and just dug in, established their own little niche of what they can do, and these have become their projects, and they're deadly serious about it. They want to see these things done, and they want to see them done right. Our consultants from New York are making sure that if it is right, and if it's wrong, we got to take it apart and do it again.
Great, well thanks for giving us a tour. We're glad everyone could come out. We're going to move to another part of the site right now. Thanks for being with us.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, Blake. Thanks for that great tour. Let's just interview some of the people who are working here today, some of the volunteers. Ma'am, what is your name?
Mary Ellen Dingelman.
And you're from St. Clair?
Yes.
Well, thanks for coming out. Let's see what these fellows. Sir, what's your name down here?
Jerry McLeod.
And Jerry, you've been working 2 or 3 days on this?
Just today is the only day I've been able to.
Well, thanks for coming out.
You're welcome.
Who we got here? Oh, we just spent time with you.
Phil Shaughnessy.
Phil, welcome.
Phil.
Phil.
Yes.
Thanks for volunteering. Any thoughts on Imagination Station?
No, I just think it's great.
Great. Who we got up here?
Dave Dacus.
And Dave, how many days you been working? Or?
The whole day out here today, and it's just about wrapped up. It's great.
Okay, got any kids that are going to be involved?
No kids, but maybe I'll come out and play.
All right. And Larry, what's your last name?
McElroy.
Larry McElroy, and what do you think of the project?
Oh, this is great. It's just unbelievable. So many people working out here.
It's good to see, isn't it? Who we got up here? We got a Bill.
Bill Chandler.
And Bill, you're from St. Clair?
I'm from St. Clair, yes.
And I've seen your face out here 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
Okay.
I've worked out here 3 days.
Thanks for your help. Who we got up here?
Sarah.
Sarah, what's your last name?
Kristen Berry.
Kristen Berry, and what do they got you doing?
Sanding.
Okay, thanks for your help. Who's with you?
Hi, Kelly Gallows.
Kelly, what grade are you in?
10th grade.
At what school?
High school, St. Clair High School.
All right, thanks for your help. Who's behind you over there?
Rose.
And Rose, put your face in so the camera can see you. Rose what?
Egan.
Okay, thanks for helping, Rose. And who have we got over here? Let's throw it to Barb LeBeau and see who Barb's got. Barb?
Thanks, Paul. We're just going to kind of wander around to people who are closing the Imagination Station up on late Sunday afternoon and have a lot of people just say hi to their community of St. Clair. We've got one right here. Hi.
Hi.
And you are?
Rick Rose. Hi to the community of St. Clair. Isn't this great?
It is. Thanks, Rick. Come on this way and let's see who else we can find. Hi, here's a guy working hard. Why don't you say hello to your community of St. Clair? Tell us who you are and what you've been doing here today.
I'm Jerry McLeod, and I was working on the benches in the middle there.
What do you think of this whole thing?
It's great. It's great.
Isn't it?
It's a lot.
Got kids to bring out here?
Yeah, 2 children, 2 girls, 10 and 8.
Okay, can't wait until tomorrow night to bring them out, right?
Yep, that's right.
Thanks. Okay, we're going to go down here, and this is our little shark that we've been hearing about. Hi, guys. Hi. We're just kind of wandering around having people say hi to the community of St. Clair and telling us what you've been doing.
Be careful, this is a shark.
Okay, stand back, right? But isn't this the good end?
There is no good end to a shark.
Okay.
We've learned that.
Okay, and who we got here, Mike?
I'm Mike McCartan.
And besides the shark, what you've been doing, Mike?
This is my full-time occupation. I build sharks for a living.
This is great.
Yeah.
Thank you. And it's a mighty shark. It is. And who we got here with the drill?
Bob Gamble.
Hi, Bob. And are you also a professional shark builder?
Well, I'm his assistant. He's taught me everything he's known about sharks.
Oh, that's great. I love it. I love it. And it's going to go, float at 6 o'clock tonight, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
We will.
Oh, okay, thanks, guys. Hi, John.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, and how are you?
Pretty good.
What you been up to today?
Oh, I just been hammering stuff. Right now, I think we're pretty much done with all the hammering, so I'm just standing around being pretty useless.
Oh, wow, no.
I was here this is my 4th day here, so.
That's great.
And it's pretty cool to see it all go up, you know. I can't wait to plan it.
Okay. Well, I think some of us older kids will be out here too when it's real quiet.
Yeah, I think the kids are going to have to fight the parents off. All right.
Yeah. Thanks, John. Yeah. Well, we got a couple more back here just working on the swing, so we'll get a few more hellos and that should do it. We've got some very, very busy people here drilling, and maybe we can sneak in after they're done. Hi. You want to say hello?
Hello.
To the city of St. Clair, and who we got here?
Cronenworth.
Okay.
T-shirt sales. If anybody wants to buy a T-shirt, they're still available.
Okay, that's a great thing to know. Thanks.
Yes.
And who we got over here?
Frank Hayes from East China.
Well, has it just been an absolute wonderful experience?
It really has. I got caught up in all this. Come over here for a couple hours one time, and I stayed for a couple of days. So.
Well, that's great. That's great. It's been
a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's certainly an absolutely beautiful thing that's popped up right here on this empty lot in the last 4 days, 5
It really
days.
is.
It's great.
Amazing.
Thanks.
Thanks for being here.
Well, okay. We'll chuck the last few swing people. Hi, guys. Want to say hello to the community of St. Clair?
Hello, community of St. Clair.
And who we got here?
And Mr. Blake, too. Melton Rogers.
Okay. And you've been here all the time and working real hard?
About 7 to 8 every day, yeah, since Tuesday night.
Whoa, long day. TJ, you want to say hi?
Oh, ever. Without a hot tub and a couple of beers, it'd never last.
Hi.
Hi. What's your full name, TJ?
TJ Collins.
Okay. Anybody want to say hi to?
Hi, Mom.
Thanks, TJ. Who's back here?
DJ.
Oh, DJ and TJ, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your full name, DJ?
DJ Diener.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody you want to say hi to?
Everybody, what's up?
Okay. Has it been a fun time for you?
Yeah, so far it has.
Good.
Yeah.
And I'm standing in front of here. Who we got?
Hi, Marlene Buddy.
Hi, you want to say
Hi.
hello to anybody?
Sure, I'll say hi to Spencer Buddy.
Okay.
He's at the daycare.
Oh, okay. And?
David Buddy.
Okay, well, we've got a family right here working hard on this swing,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And we're going to
Yeah.
be pushing David in it. Okay? Thanks for your work.
A lot of fun.
Okay? We're going to take it now to Tony.
I'm here talking with Rob Gunn, and Rob, can you tell us a little bit about the financing and how everything went with this project?
Well, the financing really went very well. The last few days I've just been writing checks, and I haven't subtracted one for several days, but total we had raised prior to this week about $90,000, and we feel that that's enough to, we know, pay all the bills, and we hope to have a fairly significant amount left over for maintenance. So things have gone very well.
Okay. Well, thanks, Rob. Right now, we'd like to switch over to Brian, and he'll be taking some more tour through the site.
Hello, we're over here at the volunteer table now, and this is where everybody signs in when they come to work. We're speaking with
Ann Holm.
Ann Holm and
Therese Hawkins.
Very good. So we've had a good turnout of volunteers, I understand.
Great. Superior turnout.
Have you got any idea of the numbers?
Today we were at 400 volunteers, and I think in the other days we were in the 300s each day.
Saturday
Well,
was
that's
our
excellent.
best day. We had about 370. No, 470.
470.
Almost 500. That was our best day.
Excellent. So, and has it been a turnover? I mean, you get people for a few hours, and then you'll get a few more.
Yeah. We had a lot of people that came for their scheduled shift earlier in the week, came back, took days off from work, took personal days, called in sick, whatever.
Well, it's a
We had
true
a great
community
turnout.
volunteer project,
That's
then, isn't
right.
it?
Yep.
It's really neat to see something like this happening in St. Clair.
It's wonderful.
Well,
And we appreciate it.
we're within an hour of opening time now?
Yep. 45 minutes
Closing
should open, and then a dinner at 7 o'clock tonight.
Very
Opening
good.
at 6.
Well, thank you for talking with us.
Well, thank you, Brian.
Okay, we're going to throw it over to Chuck Lutz.
Rainbow in the sky.
Look at that.
Wonderful.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's a rainbow in the sky
sort of emphasizes what this great project has been.
More adults are still needed.
And today, and one of the key persons operating this little cat is
Mike Levine.
Mike Levine. How long have you been on this project?
I started work here the first day and about 8 in the morning, and I worked at least 10, 12 hours a day ever since. It's something really important. You know, it's nice to see the community come together and accomplish something like this. It's amazing.
Yeah. You know, I see you scrambling around with the machine day after day. I understand you even gave up your vacation for this.
Well, yeah, I did. I took my vacation time to help build this project. You know, I couldn't think of a better reason to take it. You know, I certainly didn't have anything else planned.
Hey, that's great. And you know, he's just representative of all of the volunteers here. Whether you work day after day or hours or just a couple hours here and there, it's all contributed to this great program. Now, let's move over here. There are a couple more other people we'd like to talk to. Yeah. Okay, we have Tom. Tom, what's your last name?
McCartan.
Tom McCartney, how long have you been working on this?
Since yesterday.
Yesterday? So how many hours do you think you put in altogether?
For about 20.
Oh, that's great. Let's ask some more here. What's your name, young man?
I'm Franklin Seilheimer. Fernando
okay. And Frank, how long have you been here?
Since Saturday morning at 8.
All that time? That is great. I know that there were over 300 people here on Saturday, wasn't there?
Yeah, I think that's the number, sir.
Yeah, Frank, thank you for your help. You, young man.
What do I say?
What is your name, young man?
Ryan Cooper.
Ryan Cooper? Ryan, and how long have you been here today?
Just today. I got here.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It helps every bit of help. I noticed you were loading getting rid of the waste wood and stuff like that, weren't you? Okay. And your name?
Ashley Cooper.
Ashley Cooper? Okay. Ashley, how old are you?
10.
10, great. You're just age limit so you can help out. How long have you been here today?
Since yesterday.
It's yesterday. Wow, that's great. There was a lot of people here yesterday, weren't there? Okay. We'll get one more, a couple more.
The playground, I don't want to see any heads looking up. You got to be looking down at those wood chips.
Okay, what is your name, young man?
Chris Ward.
Chris Ward, okay. And what kind of work have you been doing here?
Sanding and putting up poles.
Poles, sanding, hey, that's great. And loading and all kinds of exercise. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, anybody else we've missed? This young lady, she looks like a carpenter. Are you a carpenter? You are a carpenter.
Actually, I babysat today.
Oh, you babysat today?
Yeah.
You babysat today? What kind of a carpenter are you?
I'm not a carpenter, I babysat.
Okay, we were just kidding. Okay, what's your name, young lady?
Megan Rose.
Megan Rose?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And have you worked more than one day here so far?
Oh, this is my first, because I've been busy the other days.
Of course, but that's all right. Your contributions, just like the rest of them, it's been great.
Yeah.
Now, the next item will be the opening ceremonies.
We have a group of adults that went over to the south side.
It should work out about the same amount of
Visitors to the cake table, please.
No, you don't. It's on channel 6.
Okay, attention.
Okay, excuse me. First of all, there's no PA system, so you'll have to just believe that I can talk loud enough, which those of you that have been here since Wednesday know it's true. First of all, I would like to thank all of you children who have been kind enough to bring your parents to ask us to build the playground. I have to thank you all so much. You have come out here in rain and shine, in night and cold, and built this playground for the kids. I can't thank you enough, okay? There are people that we need to thank that have worked on this very long. First of all, Cindy Simonetta is a co-chair.
And Steve Vincent.
Yeah. Who was not pregnant when we started this, so you can tell how long she's worked on it.
He said I was going to be co-chair, and I said, okay, how about this? Can I stop being co-chair? He said, no, I gotta do this.
But we have to thank people on the committees that really have been wonderful for us, especially during this week. The people behind us, first of all, we have Tom Acton, who was our community obstacle person, who dealt with any problem Cindy and I didn't want to deal with. And
namely Porta John.
Yeah. Wonderful job. Yeah, wonderful job. And then we have Rob Gunn, who did fundraising. He helped with public relations. He helped with anything we needed last minute. And lag bolts. He did a lot of lag bolts. We have to thank him the last couple days. And we have Dan Lockwood, who didn't come up, but he brought out the idea of bringing this to the community. And he's just a shy person way back there, so he won't come up. But if we can get it, yeah. And right next to him, is our friend Patrick Reevy, who was our site chairperson, who helped pick the site and work with us on the site. We also have to thank the food committee chairperson, who was Leslie Shaughnessy. Okay. We also have to thank the people that handled child care, which is Diane Judson. She was wonderful. Oh, there she is between the trees over there. Our tool chairperson, who was Randy Walters.
He's probably playing on one of the big machines behind us.
We also have for donated materials. We had I think about it. We had Bill Stallman, and for purchased materials we had Jim Beer. We also had Jim Beer doing everything else, as everybody saw him this week. We have Ann Holmes, who headed volunteers, which you saw her beautiful face every time you walked in. And here's Ann over here. And your co-chairs, where it would be Therese Hawkins and Sue Collins. Sue Clark, I am so sorry. I'm a little nervous here. I do apologize. We just have so many people to thank, but if you see these people, we have a chairperson, Jennifer Brown, who helped with fundraising public relations, who's way in the back. Where is she? Wave. I can't see her. She's back there.
We have
people,
Ann Cronenworth.
and we have Ann Cronenworth, who helped with. Okay, where is she now? Where is she hiding out? Who helps sell T-shirts and sweatshirts for us?
Which she has some on sale.
That's right, they're on sale there. And I'm going to turn it over to Cindy because she has some other people to thank. But I just. I do? Yes, you do. Anybody? Oh, I need to thank my husband Mark and my son Patrick, who put up with me for the last 7 months. And those of you who put up with me the last 5 days, can you imagine living with me? So, there you are. Thank you.
See, I'll let you do the mayor because we've done plenty.
Okay, we've done plenty. Okay, does anybody would like to introduce the mayor, who needs no introduction, who's going to open this playground up and christen it for us? Mayor Kuhn? Mayor Kuhn.
Thank you. Really, I guess words just can't say what I want to say, but on behalf of the council and myself, thank you very, very much. And the people of St. Clair, you have done something that is very, very just outstanding, and we really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. I know it'll be here for a long, long time. Again, thank you very, very much. Okay, fine. Want to cut the? Let the play begin. Okay. All right, fine.
That's not a mic. This mic here is just for the camera. But we want all the children, and Lynn, you relay back there, to count to 3 because they can't hear behind us. So if you break the chain here, they're not going to know. Lynn, are you ready? Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
What do you think, Mayor?
I think this is wonderful, just tremendous.
Tom, you ever think that a project like this would be completed?
No, it's been a wonderful, wonderful project. As you know, Rotary got it started several months ago, and I want to thank all the Rotarians that showed up today. And it's just a tremendous, tremendous family or community project. And
well, you said it right. It's a family project and a Rotarian project. The thing that's impressed me with it, and you and I talked about it earlier today, is the diversity of people from the whole city that have participated.
All walks of life. It's just been amazing. I've met more people here this week, I think, than I have in 5 years, the last 5 years in St. Clair. And for me, it's just been a very, very rewarding experience, and I'm sure for everybody that's partaken in the project, it's extremely good project to be involved in, and it's just tremendous.
I think it's the kind of thing that should encourage us as a city in the future to get together and talk about problems, talk about ideas, and as a community, as people together, we can accomplish things.
Oh, absolutely. I think this is the catalyst for a lot to come in the future. I see the further development of Gregg Park. I see the footpaths and bike paths coming to the park. I just see an awful lot of potential now with the people in St. Clair. They've shown tremendous support for this project, and we're already looking at the next project to get started. So it's just tremendous. I want to thank the two co-chairmen. They've been absolutely wonderful. C. Vincent and Cynthia Simonetta have just been outstanding. They put just countless hours in this project. Not to mention, we'll mention also the rest of the committee. They've done a stellar job. It's just been a real effort by all people. And
well, I don't think you can phrase it any other way. Those two certainly have been the moving force behind it and have really accomplished it. So yes, a big thank you to them. We want to thank everybody that participated from Channel 6 too. And this, as you have seen, has been our origination broadcasting for the city. Another project that you can get involved in if you'd like, just give us a call at 329-7121 during normal business hours, and we can answer some questions about how you and your group can use the facilities of Channel 6 to promote your project. If you've got an idea, if you've got something that's coming up that needs to be publicized here in the city, give us a call during business hours, as I said, at Channel 6, and we'll be happy to tell the community about it. Just a couple quick reminders of things that are coming up. We will have the synchronized swim show performance, which was done a month or so ago. Will be shown this next week or two. Before November, we hope to have a program on Channel 6 about some of the political issues, some of the proposals that are coming up, and maybe some sports coming up in the future too, showing some St. Clair High School football and basketball. Lots of things for you and your family to enjoy here on Channel 6, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching today.